Hey guys, I'm sitting here watching the news early in the morning. Get my kids up for school. Um, y'all pray for Florence, South Carolina. If y'all probably have been watching the news, I know. 7 officers got shot. One died, and the one died was. I used to be with his sister in high school. Um, I did know him. He did work at our high school also. And he took very good care of us. So this hit home for a lot of people. Um, Officer Caraway. Officer Caraway was a good man. A good man. He gave people chances. Um, he also was a coach. So he touched a lot of kids' lives. And like they say on the news, he was a father to those that didn't have fathers. So yeah. And I'll give y'all some background on what happened. And it happened next door to my brother's house. So when it happened, and my daughter goes to school at West Florence. So um when it happened, they put the schools, it's 3 schools over there. They put the schools on lockdown. So I went to go pick my kids up from practice. My son played basketball, so they rushed them off the field. At this point, we didn't know anything. I see they had the sheriffs blocking the exits off at the school. So when I turned in, she was like, "You'll have to go in and get them because we had the school on lockdown. It's an active shooter." And I'm like that's the worst feeling you could tell. The worst feeling a parent could have is an active shooter is around the school, and you don't know where they are, but you have to go in and get your kids or whatever. I went in and got my daughter, but the football players and basketball players, it was around the building, they wouldn't let them out. So helicopters was flying all around the school and stuff like that. It was very scary. So um yeah, it just still gave me chills because it's crazy. And then it happened next door to my brother's house. And like they said, it's a good neighborhood. I mean, these some big, huge, like it's a good neighborhood or whatever. You'll never think everything. Stuff happens everywhere. You get what I'm saying? But we never had anything like this in Florence, South Carolina, and it was down the street from my house. So it's still an eerie feeling because it's so close to home and it's somebody I knew. And somebody I see almost every day. And I feel like I lost a uncle maybe because it hit so close to home. But yeah. But anyway, to tell y'all what happened is they were serving a warrant, and he opened fire. He told the officers to leave his property, and they did. He opened fire. The first officers was hit. When the other officers ran to their aid to help them, he shot them. So he shot them off as like he was a sniper, which they're saying he had PTSD. There's no excuse for that. All it was doing was serving no warrant. There was no excuse for that. And then he shot his wife, and his son got shot. He was trying to shoot the kids too. They had 10 adopted kids. He was trying to shoot the kids also. So, yeah, it's like I said, nothing like this ever happened where I live at.
Well, let's take a look right now outside from our
So, it's crazy.
It's
It's a lot of stories going around, but like I said, I was friends with his sister. I do know facts. Like, I wouldn't repeat nothing I don't, I think or what I heard. Because like I said, my brother lived next door. So when it happened, I called and checked on them because, like he said, he walked outside and the police told him, you got to go back in the house. Like, after it was over and they got him or whatever. But, or he surrendered, they said. So, I don't know. Rajon, get up. But y'all just pray for Florence, because, and the 2 women officers that got shot, they were young. One of them, I don't think one of them was, I think she's on age with my sister. She's no older than 25. She's no older than 25. Just imagine serving a search warrant and just getting shot like you was some cans in a field. Like, being taught, like, he really shot them, like, he sniped them off. Like, he sat in the window shooting them one by one as they entered the yard, just shooting them. And it's so close to home because, like I said, I live right down the street. My brother lived next door. We take the kids trick-or-treating out there. And my brother told me, ain't nobody gonna come trick-or-treating out here no more. Yes, it is. I'm still going trick-or-treating out there because everybody's not bad out there. And, like, no matter, like I said, and they was like, they keep asking people, do you think this would ever happen in this neighborhood? Stuff happens everywhere. Never know what people is going through behind closed doors. Never. And that's why I always tell people, respect people. Respect people. Don't go out catching attitudes with people. Don't go out talking to people any kind of way because, Rajon, it's 6:45. Get up. Now. Because you never know what people are going through. Even though that's not what happened in this situation, I'm just saying, you never know what people going through or what people got going on in their house. Where you got that from? Out your room?
Oh, Keisha.
Go wash it off, China. It stink. No, go wash it off.
Have jewelry that needs cleaning, socks, or
Put her shoe outside. Excuse that, but this is real life. I got kids, and sometimes they just do some dumb shit. But yeah, that's why I say I like something happened at work with me the other day, and people always have their days, but I think this day the lady was kind of feeling, I'm not gonna say her name, but she was kind of feeling herself, even though nobody knows I have a YouTube page. Nobody, only my family, but other than that, I don't discuss. Like my husband always told me, when you go to work, you don't go to work to make friends. You go to work to do your work. Because when you make friends at work, that's when the problems come in, when you're working with a whole bunch of women. So, I understand. I don't talk. What's up? Pick it up. Rajan, get up. Get your rump up. Let me go down there. Your daddy gotta get that dog a cage, because I refuse for him to be shitting all over my floor. I'm at to lock him in that damn bathroom. Open that door. But yeah, y'all, it's a time, because Lord, I'm supposed to be doing my hair and getting out of here for work. I gotta get my hair done today. Like, I cannot take this no more. But like I was saying, the lady at work, she got smart with me. And you know, I'm the type of person, when I get mad, I don't care what comes out my mouth. Like, you know, so I told her what I had to say, because what she called me about was very stupid and petty. So I called my manager, and he was like, yeah, that's like, that was unacceptable. Like, she didn't have to even do that. She didn't have to call you and say that or whatever. So when she before I knew it, I done fly off the handles. And that's what I said. And that's why I have so much anger built up in me from stuff I'm going through now. Like, with my sister dying, I haven't really, my mom said I haven't really grieved, because I'm so busy worrying about my nieces, my nephews, my kids, my mama, my little sister. I'm so busy worrying about everybody else, I didn't have time for me. You know what I'm saying? Making sure my husband straight, because, you know, that was his sister. Me and my husband together for, it'll be 15 years in February. You know? So, and this is my real life sister, like, you know, my mama child. Somebody you live with all your life. You get what I'm saying? But I just had so much stuff, so much anger built up in me. And it's not so much of stress, because I'm not stressing, and I just thank God that I am able to do for my nieces and nephews, and my husband do help. Like, he make it so easy, you know. He just makes stuff so easy, because he don't want me to stress. My blood pressure go up and all kinds of stuff. But at the same time, I don't want him to stress, and I don't want him to feel like I'm putting extra pressure on him. But, like, you know, at the end of the day, we in this together. But you never know what people got built. Like, I just snapped. And before I know it, when I came in the house, he was home, and he was like, what's wrong? And I told him, he's like, calm down. He's like, you just calm down. Like, stuff don't even be that serious. And that just show you how stuff happens so fast. It wasn't even, to me, like, you ain't had no business doing that. So I just fly out the handles quick. So, and he was like, Nikki, just calm down. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. Or whatever. And when I got back to her, she was like, Nikki, all you had to do was, if you didn't like what I said, all you had to do was come tell me. I said, look, if I would have came to you at that time, it wouldn't have been pretty. It would have been way worse than what I already told you on the phone. But it, you know, it was something small, but because she made it petty and called me, you didn't have to call me. You not my manager. My manager don't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but that goes to show you stuff, not be that serious. But just because you have so much built up in you and you have stuff you going through, the smallest thing will set you off. And not saying, you know, I know I got off topic a little bit. All of it really go together, because that man he was going through something in his house. To kill officers ain't no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? And he said he was suffering from PTSD. This man was 76 years old. 76 years old. I just don't know, y'all. It's crazy. Just pray for our city because this is a hard one. This is a hard one. It's crazy. You'll never know. Nobody knows when they leave home if they're coming back. Nobody knows. Car accidents. You know, somebody went in the hospital. A lady went in the hospital because she had lupus. They gave her a shot that made all her body organs shut down. She went to the doctor's office. That was it. And that made that scary because they told me I have lupus. And you know, some days I be in pain, some days I be exhausted, some days, you know, and that's what I'm saying. That's why my husband, he don't like me to get mad, because when I get mad, it triggers a lot of stuff. But I don't know. I wake up with a headache. Child, I just don't know. It's just a lot of stuff I can tell y'all, honey. But yeah, for him to shoot them officers like that, Officer Caraway was a good man. He really, really was. When I tell you, now he touched the community. He touched the community. He really did. Y'all. But y'all just pray for our officers that got shot, and pray for Officer Caraway family, because he died. So, but yeah, I will talk to you guys later. I got to do my hair and get out of here. I was supposed to be out of here at 6:45. It's 6:55. Peace.